You know, it's nice to have friends that you go out and do stuff with. It's definitely a blessing from God when we get to do that. It's the time of year. It's the fall. This is the time of year, to be honest with you, that I usually take a break from the jig for a little bit. I still fish it, but just not as much. This time of year, the water's starting to get cooler. The nights get a little bit cooler. Fish start to go to the back of the creeks. Fish start moving a little bit. Water temperature starts coming back down. Right now, today it was about in the 70s. That water gets down to 60s between now and the 60s, maybe even 50s. But I mean, you can take a crankbait and you can absolutely have a lot of fun. You don't always catch big fish, but you do tend to catch a lot of fish on certain days, which it still depends. One of the little crankbaits that I got to use today, and it's one that I've been trying new this year. You've already seen me catch some fish on it. Um, it's a Spro Little John. This one here has the shorter bill on it. This Spro Little John, I'm going to tell you something. It's a little flat-sided bait, and I am pretty impressed with the way this little bait acts. I've fished a lot of different brands. I've fished Bandits. I've fished Lucky Crafts. I've fished Sixth Sense. I've fished Bombers years ago. I fished the little Rebel Wears. I fished all kind of little crankbaits, but this little crankbait here really impresses me with how good it is. This color here is Copper Shad. I did pretty good with it early in the morning when it's real shallow. It goes about 3 to 5 foot, and it's a good little crankbait. Another one, I'll be honest with you, this is my other one. This is root beer chartreuse. Anytime you're in a lake to where the water's a little bit dirty, or you have spotted bass, it's a real good idea to have some type of chartreuse on your baits. When I was a kid growing up, what you heard all the guys on TV talking about was always throwing a spinner bait, a white and chartreuse. Seemed like no matter what they threw, it had to have chartreuse in it. Crankbaits aren't any different. Now, if it's crystal clear water, maybe not always. But if that water is a little bit dingy, and this one here is a medium diver, it goes almost about 8-9 feet, depending on the line you use. I personally like about 12-pound line. That's what I usually throw it on. It's stout enough to where if a big fish gets me, I can still control it, but yet it's still light enough that I can throw baits. It lets me get the depth because I'm not really trying to get it down to 20 feet, but I do like to fish it out of sight, which that's where you want most of the time you want to bait at. A lot of the fish hit me up shallow, but I did have fish hit me halfway to the boat too, so it was just a blessing. It was a lot of fun. Anyway, I'm not going to ramble on too much. Y'all enjoy the videos. Just enjoy what God blessed me with today.